navigate through the chaos side by side. The spitter's venom, boomer's pow, will conquer the rumble mile by mile. It's a really big tournament, let the battle rage. We're the survivors left for dead. We'll fight till the end, we won't be wiped. Yeah, yeah. Every so often world's best get together to prove who the greatest is. And beast first win without a loss. Next across the spectacular soy sauce. Third in line victory for Hell High. Then time for lost in the sauce. Will you win or fall to defeat? Question does blood start come back? Repeat, we'll see. We'll see. Pot star, repeat or complete. New winner of RBG. It's a really big tournament, let the battle rage. We're the survivors left for dead. We'll fight till the end, we won't be wiped. Yeah, yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 RBT7 live show. My name is MK, I will be your presentator for today, and I will be accompanied by a co-caster, Ninal. How you doing, my friend?
I am doing awesome, MK. Great to be here. Swiss is wrapping up. We got a couple weeks left.
Yes, we do. We had another exciting week. Week 5 is in the books. The undefeateds are slimming down to almost nothing. And we got some exciting matches coming up. We're still seeing if we're going to get the pairings before we end here. But if not, we're still going to talk about some of the matches, go over some highlights and stuff like that. And I can tell you now, there's been some exciting matches, at least on my end. I don't know about yours.
Oh yeah. I've got clips, I've got like 5-6 clips from some of these games. Won't get into them. We'll get into them in just a second, of course. But yeah, it's some exciting matches, absolutely.
Not only that, there's also been, as I know last week we started getting some new casters in the mix. I did get to cast a game with Gun Noodle. Also, the return of Rails Barlow has been very nice. Now, we got to cast a tri-cast game, and it was very awesome.
That was incredibly fun. Incredibly fun. I hope we do that more.
Yes, for sure. We're going to go over a couple matches as Fear Factory played Amagami this week. Soon versus Greedy. One of our co-casters, Greed's on that team. Ascendant versus Diesel will go over as well. I know you had a Hokori and Bocchi as well that you did on Sunday, as some of the other games that you covered as well.
Oh yeah. E versus Signalis, AI generated versus Gladstain. There were a number of other ones, but yeah, we're going to be getting into that.
And we definitely will be. But as everybody knows, unfortunately last week, Fig will not be able to do a live stream this week for the live pairings due to circumstances, so he's not going to do that on his stream, but I do believe we'll get them updated while we're going over the highlights. So either at the end of the show we'll go over the pairings, or later on this evening we'll update it on the Discord page. Either way, that's the way that we're going to go about it. So I think, is there anything else you would like to cover before we go over to these highlights now? Anything you think
let's get into it.
All right, let's bring up the highlights for the week. Let me bring it up here. Here we go. I have no idea how this volume's going to be, so we'll adjust it accordingly.
Great match.
Gonna be the opening attack coming out from the special infected will be Boomer Smoker, Charger Hunter. They all run inside. Oh, the Charger gets cuffed by the Boomer. Yeah, and that was actually a pretty good play. It's rare we show Survivor plays here. No, but it was a very clean shutdown there from the SI with the opening attack from Ascendant, and not only was the first attack shut down, look at this again, a very dominant beginning coming out here from Ascendant. And you know, like I say, no, we don't show survivor plays very often, but when you go back to back, no damage hits, it's good to show it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I do think they brought it back pretty well in this game.
Yeah, this separation was very clutch, but look at how Rochelle gets out of the corner. That was very, very fortunate. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot. I sent you how to pronounce his name and I forgot. But it's a 2 cap on the side. The smoker doesn't connect. And it's going to turn out to be a 1 in cap tank there. And then Ellis kind of puts himself in the corner here now. And gets himself in capped as well.
I don't know if he gets any more. This might be it. And that is a great
and this is a very exciting match for this week. Question mark against UWIN.
So it's 7 points and the 10 for that as damage. They get more damage, but now they only have 2 enemies.
And a 25 though. And this was also a game we got to cast together as well. It's very rare that it was a treat.
The 25 lands.
And another 25.
Yeah,
That was a great attack again from question mark.
I was gonna say there were a lot of 25s. This tank was crazy too.
It is short on the
really a decider for the early game.
I thought this was going to go bad when he dug this out here now, didn't you at first?
I did, definitely. He lobs it right over there. Another DP and down one.
Oh, it late. No way. He's going to get it.
And this is just the beginning of the madness that happens here.
Yes, he will. There's another hit.
They put the car behind, which backs the survivors in the corner. Rochelle and Coach teleport onto the top of the trailer. And then it falls on the other survivor, then hits Coach on top of it.
What is going on?
And then you know what happens now. If there's a smoker up and you're the only one left, eventually he's going to find you.
What is happening right now?
I was worried about this. I was like, how do teams survive this? I don't know. We haven't been able to see it happen yet.
Oh my goodness, this is just wild. And
there it is.
There's the finish off now.
Not one snipe is actually dangerous.
This was the major breaking point. I felt like this tank. You could see how close he was to triple hits, but wasn't able to make it happen. Trying to pull over, but it's not going to happen. Getting some corners. Corrals them all over here. It looks like they're trapped. Get right around. Electricity foes, and he does hit
the thing there, Null, if you noticed, he was there with like 2,300 HP, and as soon as the SI died, he melted.
Down a couple hundred points, getting wiped on last chapter. He has a smoker hunter. He's gonna have to make his way in a little bit. He has to trade.
The tank play coming out by UWIN.
He has his charger, and it goes AI. No, he lets it go AI.
What? Yes. You remember this? And then the AI tank.
The hunter is gonna connect.
Punch into the pole. The double charge. The tank throws the rock. I thought he could have did a little more here. If he didn't throw the rock there, no, I think he might have had a double or two.
Yes.
But that's still good damage, though, coming out from an AI.
Right, it was surprising. It was very surprising. The support SI really helping to make that happen, too. Beautiful flat charge.
Now, an attempt for the depth charge here, which a full lands, but look at the charger land on the head, no, it's unfortunate. And then almost the jockey insta-kill, or no, the boomer stumble.
That was
close. Oh my god.
And for those that don't know a lot about boomer stumble, sometimes you won't hang when you stumble off, you just die.
He misses his punch onto Nick. He lands one there.
And this was questionable corner on himself, but it actually kind of worked out for the survivors here.
A third punch.
Right.
It seems like it was a lot coming out there from the SI, but it was actually cleared pretty quickly. And here, Null, I call this is what you missed. The hunter in the sky.
What?
You take it away.
And we'll do it one more time just to make sure everybody's seen that. The hunter catches one out of midair.
Take it away.
And they live. You notice they clear him in the air there. So there was no damage that went out on the drop.
Wow.
Oh no, the smoker's gonna clean this. They get the clear. Oh, they got the clear. That's huge.
That was close too, no. That was almost a death.
Okay, they are going to connect with the hunter into the spit. Charge follows up with a smack and stumbling coach through. And my, even more spit damage.
That was a lot of spit damage there as you called that away there, no.
Let's see what happens when he rolls it in. He is at the door. He has a pre-spawn in the back. He's down to 3,700. Get his first punch. He gets his second punch. He's at 1800. He got his third punch. He still has a lot of HP. The jockey goes in. The hunter goes in.
And I just thought there, no, I thought the support went a little too fast there.
It's just going to be a lot of damage.
I completely agree.
Your call was correct right after that because you called that right away.
Yeah, it just he hadn't gotten the end cap. Oh, we gotta stop what we're saying though. Big moment here.
There, the charger. Oh, he gets stuck on the thing.
Forklift cucked him, no. The forklift didn't allow it to happen. But not only once does it happen, no.
Quad attempt. This could be even bigger. They're gonna go quickly before everybody is ready.
On the head.
Get,
Hey, dude, one little variable in so many different spots here in this match.
A little peppermint patty at Charlie Brown effect right there, pulling him out of the way.
They send it quick. The hunter connected charger just
And this is just question mark spreading the love and the damage.
Yeah, they did exactly what they needed to do. They didn't get the double down, but enough damage.
That was enough to solidify it. Then on to Fear Factory and Amagami. These have met before in many tournament playoffs and in match play. And here they go again on the pacifies. And this is where Chris catches the car.
Oh my God! He eats it.
But even though it might have been a misplay there, this is what happens at the end. All three of them make it to the safe room, and this is the quad attempt. No, look at this. He blitz the safe room.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we've seen that happen too many times. SI is just being too greedy right there at the end.
And here was a turning point for Amagami here. Now look at this. Rolling tri-cap comes in, and the Smoker and Hunter are cleared so slow into the death spit.
Look at the damage, Noodle. And he's making his way in.
And Bravo committing his tank. Already at 4K at the door was very impressive by the Survivor team.
Yeah, right.
Charger's already spawned up. He doesn't have a corner yet, and the hunter is going to land onto Nick.
If that Charger lands there, no, that would have been tri-cap with the corner right at the very end. So close.
Sure would have been.
And the jockey can't leave because the door's closed.
He's not taking Ellis anymore. He's just getting the damage on him. Nick is going to drop down.
Well, this was interesting. They actually strafe jumped Nick onto that staircase over there. It was impressive to see. And they just shut everything down. But look at the guy up pounced up top here now. Look how close his health is. He's almost in capped. They just get it.
Oh my God.
Obviously, no way to get on.
And here's the questionable call for the commit. They choose to take the tank here now. And look at what Sheep does. He lets him get led down the hallway, and the Charger is able to cover. And this is disastrous for Fear Factory. But it doesn't end up being a wipe. The jockey's just a little late. And it is very close to being an end here, and I'll let it play out.
And it looks like Nick is going to go and clear the charge, but he's going to get the corner onto Ellis.
Look at that. The whole clip doesn't clear it.
100 health. And it's all up to Bravo here. Tank with 769 HP to his name.
And he has kind of no choice here but to eat this rock.
Yeah.
And
to solidify the pickup. Yeah. But it's not going to be for enough. They're going to get the boom on the down guy here. And they're going to delay the pickup. But look at the cutoff possibility. And look how close Sheep is. He's almost dead.
Really good for the tank, but he doesn't have a whole lot of HP to go with. And he's going to commit. He does get
and he gets in there and kills off Sheep.
Dead, but so is Sheep.
One or the other.
Yes, for that.
They're going to go quickly here.
Then we go on to the sacrifice.
Oh, he wanted to cover, but he couldn't.
The Charger gets the double, even though the Smoker misses at first, and it works out.
It's going to be so much damage, though.
And that was a big attack for Fear Factory. No, they needed that because they were about to walk in with a lot of bonus for Amagami.
He will, and oh my God, that almost clipped Hydra. And here we go, Tank's in.
A little stumble from the rocks.
Damage from that brick hit. And here we go. He's gonna land his first punch on the Hydra.
Gets his corner, not too bad.
I don't think he's gonna get it. He misses
Whiffs
that
there.
punch on the Hydra. Hydra's gonna be able to dump those pills. Smoker lands onto Bill. Charge did not land, but he's gonna punch Hydra.
Look at the Charger just beating down.
Onto him. And the tank still has 500 HP. We'll see what he does. He goes.
And I do believe this will be the most that this tank gets. I think Chris comes over and clears it up, and that will be dead tank.
Here we go.
And I clip this because it's a 2-2, and Francis just gets stuck in the spit and loses about 10% of the bonus.
Oh wow! Good damn. And
yeah, he'll make it. He's in.
Here we go.
And this is the interesting take here by
This is
Amagami
his first
choosing to
punch.
play
He gets
inside.
his own corner. Oh,
A
no, he
lot
got
of
away from him.
parkouring needed by the tank to find his corner. He's down to 1700 HP.
Chip on the
His
tank. He did
support
not get
goes
that
in.
punch
The
either.
jockey lands but
lands
gets
for a second,
cleared.
but immediately the 100 lands onto Francis,
And
now
then
he's got
some wild turn of events come right after this
Oh,
in-cap comes out
no,
here,
that's
Nah.
Nearly dead.
I don't know if you know what's
Yeah,
going to happen
damage
here, but
output is not
this is a
terrible
wild
at the
ending to
moment.
this.
It's not.
I don't even know where this tank is.
He is on the stairs, kind of just hanging out.
Mm.
And here it goes.
Only got 500 health left. We'll see if he's
Last
tries to make
desperation.
it. Rock. He didn't get it, and it's an AI. Here we go. AI tank looking to wipe. And he
The
did not.
3 support come in. The pole
No,
lands.
come on.
The charger lands.
Come on, bro.
The jockey
It's into the end.
gets
Oh,
the
he's got it.
cover.
Knockout.
No
That's it.
way
It's
with
gonna
the AI
It's gonna
tank
be a wipe.
finisher.
And they
Wow.
get the wipe.
Let's
No
go.
Wow.
They specifically went in that
Oh,
room
that
to
is
try to
very
avoid
dangerous
that
territory.
with all those
right, that's
hittables.
probably not going to be a factor
but-
anymore. That one will split the survivors.
Now here was a
3-1.
split 3 and 1
Oh,
here.
no. What is this
And look at the
survivor
charger
doing?
Nice.
solo
Over there.
landing, no, it's a solo land,
He
that's
gets split
huge.
Big time.
I think there was a little fumble here by
By
Amagami.
Yu.
They do manage to get the
That's gonna
in-cap,
be an in-cap.
but I'm not
Doesn't
sure
have
what
enough
goes
skill.
wrong
I don't
here.
think
Now,
he has enough to
look,
get
look
the
what
kill.
happens when this dumpster lands on the down survivor. We'll do a count together just to see if I missed the number. He's now in-capped.
Oh, he's going for the
He
kill
He gets
now.
hit once
might
there.
get it.
His health went down. He throws the rock. The
gonna
health
get
went
it.
down again.
He got
And you
it.
see
Oh,
the
he got it,
damage.
but he
It
gets
didn't
it.
do it, but it ticked on him. You see him move?
Yeah, right.
the
Okay,
hunter
because
And he
yeah.
misses the.
I
he
don't
gets
know
his
what
corner,
happened
though.
there. I
He
think the
gets
hits
one
were
punch
too
onto
close
I
together
remember
because it
watching
gives
that.
second punch
because it gives a
Yeah.
god frame when
Third
cars
punch at
rock on
1400,
survivors,
gets the
and
in
that's I
Okay.
think came into
1300.
play there.
The jockey will land. He gets another corner.
And this is wild because we had 7
gets a
tanks
clear.
come out from both
He's
teams,
got to kill off
and this is the 5th tank from Amagami,
And they do. They survive.
getting 2 win caps. And now we go to the 6th tank here now. And it's not home and away either.
Right, yeah.
Still not clear. Gonna get a rock on his Zoe, and he's
This
gonna
pretty much
see
gets rid of
if
almost
he
all of the
does.
damage bonus.
This is gonna go on him with a melee to charge. He just missed
And then the
that punch.
jockey
Finally,
lands.
he's got the charge, he's gonna land
Chris
on the
gets
high
himself
ground.
cornered. And we'll hear a little bit of Bravo talking.
Once again, 2 survivors. The tank has 205 health. He misses that punch.
Bravo tell him, don't let him go down.
Die.
And then here's tank number 7, but if you look at their health, no, they don't really have anything left.
Right.
It's just a distance game at this point for them.
Yeah.
On the top on the hydro, and that's gonna be the death on his sheep.
Now the distance is 700, so when we go to the other side, they'd only need 71 bonus to solidify it.
2,000 health. It's all on Bravo, and
But
the charge is going to land this to
It's
wipe
very
out.
difficult to finish off 3 tanks and survive. And this is the misplay from my Yu separating from his team, and they get the cover. And the charger doesn't get the cover, but that's a lot of damage now. Even though it's not that much, that's a lot on one survivor.
Absolutely.
Under 5K. Here we go. He's going to commit. Hunter
Tank
early
number
spawns
5 for Fear Factory.
Here we go. Sheep going in.
Interesting call there for Bill to let himself get cornered, then get punched to do a charge.
Yeah.
Like, giving the tank a lot of opportunity just to cover and get damage, but he misses the curve rock. Then Francis corners himself, or Bill, and then decommits.
Gotta have to go here. Oh, he's really playing risky right now. Okay, he's
And then we
in.
go to the next tank,
He
because that
hits
other
the
tank
ground
didn't
at
get
4K.
anything.
It's the yellow. He goes
This
down
is tank
to
number 6 as
2400,
well
and he
for
goes
Fear
around the
Factory.
dumpster.
Playing a little
Cards
ring
are
around the
up.
rosy. The
Hunter
hunter
does
covers.
land. He
The
throws
jockey
rock on the
doesn't
top.
though.
He gets
The
his
rock will be
corner
God.
there.
No,
He
it
gets
wasn't
stuck
God
when he
frame.
jumps, though. He gotta get one.
Punches. Because now look at them at the tank number 7. They pretty much have
I remember
nothing left.
this tank right here. It was so sick to see Amagami holding on and fighting this out like they did, but you're absolutely right. The health's just too low at this point for them to really piece something together.
Charger coming in the tank is, oh my god, what a ski.
And a little fun by Chris here.
Got to kill him to lose. It's all up to Francis here.
And Francis accepts his fate. And the GGs come out, and that was an amazing 5-chapter game coming out there.
Yeah, amazing game.
And then we go to NA's Last Hope and Agartha. 2 top teams, Agartha Uprising team, beating some good teams in Mace Cup, doing good in RBT 7. And here's an interesting play coming in. Dark Carnival Remix, tank in the safe room. Also casted by K3 with opening double. Hunter by the car. Now this was interesting because the tank never turned to this.
Yeah, I mean, he could just get an easy kill there.
I don't know. I don't know if it would have been a kill or not, but I think he should have at least tried there. No.
Well, in cap, but yeah.
He punched the guy down, but there just was no chance for a death. He had a lot of separation here. And this is going to make traps decommit, and it doesn't add up to anything. But they do land a sick tri-cap right here.
Coming in here, K3. They do clean it up, except
And
for the Hunter.
Agartha suffers
Good
a lot of
coming
damage
out.
there, and they had
He gets
good
a pull.
bonus up
This
until
will
that
be the
point.
tank's corner. First punch goes out. He gets a
And we'll
second
swap
punch.
the other
He's
side.
at 2,000 HP in cap at
And let me tell you now, being
and he's
in
trying to
captain
see if
here
he
is
can get the
terrible.
grind.
Because the
Don't
dumpster
think he has
flies
enough.
around like a
Yeah,
rubber ball
right,
off
yeah,
the wall.
right.
And here's a good example. Boing!
Oh,
And look how close this
no,
is.
no.
Oh, it was so
Oh,
close.
my.
I think if that lands there and all, that could have been a wipe.
Definitely.
'Cause that pole right there would have just cleaned
Nice.
it
I missed again.
up. It was so close. I think the little ledge there from the stairs dodged it
Yeah.
out. Another tank coming on the other side. There's a pull forward. Hunter's going to cover it. The tank's getting his in cap. No one's shooting the tank for this whole time, though, no. That's why he clipped it here. It was good job by the special infected. I think the tank probably could have decommitted here and kept all that HP. But he decommits with this right here. And we all know what happens. He jumps in. 1700. The SI distract. 200 HP. One punch. Two punch. 200 HP. Three punches at 240 HP, no.
Nice. Very efficient.
And look at this. Have you ever seen it any cleaner than that?
Nuh-uh.
And it's not really going to work out for Agartha here.
Still though, that's.
But that was a beautiful dumpster getting inside there, no.
Trying to get his dumpster in. He lost about 1,300 HP.
Now,
He's gotta
probably
go
one of
for
the
a
most
big
difficult
play
tanks
here,
to do
K3.
damage
The
with.
smoker's coming
Yeah.
out.
And you know, if we're showing survivor
He's gotta take out
play,
this dumpster
you know how
too.
this
He
is
gets
going to
around
end
the
then,
tree.
no.
It hits the pole, and it doesn't get coached.
Lolly Gangster,
Turning out to be a
unfortunately
no
not
hitter
able to
coming
get
out from
anything.
his tank, I
He's going to
believe.
retreat back
It's
to
gonna be
bring
hard
another
to get anything
dumpster in play in
decent
just a
now.
second. Punch that one, then he brings the other one in play. Last desperation to get damage. They still have 88% bonus. The dumpster was so close. He comes in, tries. Oh, he just gets a punch, but not the in cap. And that's only a one-hitter there. And this will be the highlight of their chapter. This is the hit that did the most damage. A little rolling tri-cap comes in. Charger was cleared simultaneously with the Jock, though.
I was looking at the Charger, and then I said, wait, why am I hearing ding, ding, ding point where if they get scratched?
And then here is going to be Agartha trying to finish off strongly. They get rolling tri-capped again. The Boomer is interfering with this. And this pretty much shut down any opportunity for a comeback here and all, because they needed to make this with bonus to call finale, I would say. And after this, it just mathematically is impossible.
NA's last hope was on one here.
Yeah, they played very well here. Nice separation pull. Gets cleared, though. A little poor Lolly Gangster here. Not only did he get the unfortunate one-hit tank, but he's going to be grinded out by the tank that he had on the other side.
Gets another one. Oh my.
And then here will be the cleanup, which is quite hilarious, I might say. We're going to see a little struggle hard from the one survivor to get this clear here. He's trying. Look at him try. Oh, I just couldn't get it. All right, here comes some of your games here. Now I'm going to let you take these away.
All right, absolutely. We got Gladstain versus AI generated to start us off. This was, I think, this was solo cast by me. So, yeah. Starting off with a bang here, it was AI on the survivor side. They had already locked in, or Gladstain had already locked in their survivor side, only getting 268 points, but this is going to be a beautiful little moment. The jockey starts off with a scratch on the back. Hunter connects. Nice triple boom in the meantime, and look at the Charger setup. You already know what's going to happen. Bye!
Como estuvo tu viaje, mi amigo?
And then, I mean, just the Gladstain, they had amazing, amazing SI hits this entire match. Here was, I mean, boom, stumble, goodbye. I mean, what do you even do against that? It's just absolute perfection. The accuracy with the help from the boom stumble. I mean, it was just a beautiful insta double kill with the hitables. It is going to finish off the rest of
Wow,
that
that is really
chapter.
unfortunate for the survivors there.
Yeah.
If you're rooting for the infected, you'll be happy.
Yeah, definitely. So Gladstain, our Thai team, only Thai team in the tournament, but fighting strong to represent the Southeast Asia region. Here on the survivor side, they do get a nice connection here. Spit actually doesn't go for the hunt spit. He blocks for the jockey and gets the charge spit. So I thought that was a beautiful spitter. AI fighting back there. But here, okay, so I want you to look at the ammo on these players. They were sitting on the escalator during the Infinite event, trying to wait out a quad. And as you can see, they have no ammo left. Gladstain immediately recognized this. They just full out engaged, and there was nothing that AI generated could do about it. One player looked like he went back for an ammo pickup, maybe. The Hunter immediately capitalized on that. They were split 3-1, and it was over. This was really just the cherry on top. Match was already over at this point, but I thought this was a beautiful survivor play out of Inwaza 007. I see the rest of the survivors pushing the gas canisters further, but he's all the way back there. He gets cornered by 2 SIs, is able to bully the jockey away, sidestep the charger while he's basically in the corner, cleans them both up, and I thought that was just amazing.
Good survivor play. Very showing their the reason why they had to lead by over 1,000 points for sure.
Gladstain's scary, for sure. Yeah, our next match is Air 4-4 Skill Not Found versus CM Pama. Just saw this one last night. Was the last match of round 5 of Swiss. So starting off here on chapter 4, Air 4-4 had been struggling, as you can tell by the scoreline, but I was hyping up their SI hits that they had been able to find some magic here and there, and they find it here in chapter 4. A nice little double with that, and turn it into a rolling double. Jockey carries back into the spit, and there goes 20% of their bonus, just like that. It's often hard to make that hit work, chapter 4 right out the safe room. But as I say that, we're going to be watching back from CM Pama's perspective, and despite how well Air 404's SI hit was there, you're going to see SL's was just that little bit better. Here it comes. Jockey with the stumble on the head, double charge. Hunt is off by the other side, get the double spit, and absolutely melting the health totals of Air 404. They go down 40%, 50%, just like that.
Ooh, that was rough. But
Yeah.
nothing worse than getting double charged and seeing your teammates all capped.
Yeah, so this was a tank out of Gun Noodle team captain. I really wanted to showcase this because he was so close to making these cars work, but it shows why breaking up those hitables, the little boxes, can be so important. They constantly were blocking the car, and just barely, since the car is going the wide side, just barely missing another in cap. That he had a potential for a couple crazy car hits, but just getting stuffed by the environment, basically.
Oh,
Now
poor
we
Gun
got-
Noodle.
Yeah, this was a just amazing situational hit out of CM Pama. Recognizing Tempest is caught out, no vision line from the other survivors. Hunter covers, jockey carries all the way away. Charger just smacking, while the survivors try their best. They're tunnel visioning on this jockey, and they eat a charge after all those smacks for their trebles. This was just absolutely obliterating SI damage.
Yes, it was. My goodness, that was
Yeah.
so much damage.
It really was. They were able to really dismantle the survivor sides of Air 404, despite how well their SI was. So, this is a co-cast with Wolfie, EE versus Signalis. I'll let him take it away.
Going in. Let's see.
As well as
the
the green.
punch. Alright, finally get a corner to Michelle. Oh, that's just buggering his tank.
Ooh, doubles.
Alright, he's just gonna get the income to Michelle. 1k HP. Survivors. Oh my gosh, nice kill by
And
Nick.
look at that
Wow,
skeet.
very
I meant
good
to
by
hype that
Nick.
skeet up more,
Oh
but
my
you can
gosh,
see
that
Nick
might
is
be the
in the
skeet.
dangerous isolation double
Wow.
in-cap territory. But he gets the skeet, clears up the charger 1-to-1, just like that. Beautiful play by 456. At this point, Signalis was really struggling to get points on the board, and EE takes advantage of maybe they're a little bit slapdash play here. We'll watch the full exposure here in just a moment.
Jockey does land.
Oh.
Charger gets a
They don't
double.
initially land, but we got that
And
double
that's a
charge.
triple,
Jockey
basically.
carries all the way
Coach does fall
down.
down.
Hunter on the back
Coach
line as
does
well.
get tracked down to the
Nasty.
jockey.
And the
Good shit from
reset, that's
Jockey
even
and
bigger.
Charger. Hunter for that tight hole
Yeah.
with spits.
Now, earlier on Chapter 2, Signalis' SI side, they attempt a stairwell hit. These hits can be so effective, especially with the SI setup. Charger, Jockey, Hunter, spits, exactly what you want, but boom!
Wow.
That's what
Starting
you
it
need.
off with a ski. They try to follow up with Jockey Charge, but again, more beautiful sidestepping. They can't do anything. Jockey does carry Coach down, but that's going to be it.
Not gonna be some damage.
Hunter did scratch the door, making some
Another beautiful hit. Now, I was getting a little bit creative with my camera work here. I apologize, guys. But regardless, this was a great hit out of EE. They had really been laying on the pressure. This checkpoint, choke point worked perfectly for them.
Charger stumbles.
Oh.
Going in,
And they got the spit in there. Oh, and the Charger's punching. Jeez.
They sacked specifically for that hit, and they made it work perfectly. Not done yet.
Oh, he eats a double.
Now, this was the one shining moment for Signalis. They constantly looked like they could come back, and each time they had some unfortunate things happen. Here's a nice tank version by Signalis. Of course, Rochelle does go down. Hunter connects, but look at this. He can't finish the job up here. Ellis, he's just spending so much of his bandwidth on this. He can't make it happen.
Just giving him the jukes on top of the shelving.
Oh yeah. So 1-2-3, the player for EE was known for being very aggressively here. Here's one point where his aggression gets him into a little bit of trouble. Beautiful clear on the hunt to start us off. Spit comes out, 1-2-3 decides to run through it, gets a boom into a Jockey for his troubles. No one else can go clear it. And Signalis did have moments like this, even though EE did end up winning.
With the separation coming in with the
Okay, up next we got La Pantera del Callao versus Saint Warriors. The ending, as far as who won, is currently being disputed, I believe, but we did have some nice clips from that match, especially by LPC. But this was actually a beautiful moment by Saint Warriors. As you can see, the scoreline very much a large differential there after Chapter 1, but one gets separated, boom drops in, Proxy triple stumble with the boom, Jockey from the back, or rather from the forward, from the upper story, just hops right in there, grabs Coach. Gonna be a ton of damage. The other clip that we've got, I think we might have two more for this one. The tank immediately finding a player. Coach got nowhere to go. Comment blocked. The smoker ripping away. Will get cleaned up. But here is really what I want to highlight with this is the Charger and Rochelle. Look at this. Rochelle jumps up. Charger jumps up. He immediately goes back down. And Rochelle goes back down and he grabs her. Beautiful footsies game by that Charger. And he locks in that charge. All right. Up next, we got Ninjas in Paris versus Southside.
I like that name. I don't know why I like it. Ninjas in Paris.
It also makes NIP, which is say like the Ninjas in Pajamas. I love the wordplay there. But this is going to be NIP setting up at the choke point. Hunter leads first. Finds the catch in the spit. Gonna find two. Look at how that smoke found that. Incredible. They finally get the clear.
I was more shocked that no survivor ran through the spit to clear their friends.
Yeah, that was kind of surprising. They're like, bro, that's your fault.
They're like, we know you're captain. We ain't doing nothing about it.
Okay, so we got Proxy here, tank for Southside, first tank, and it's looking like it's an absolute disaster. I'm like, where are the SIs? You can't hear my comms here, but I'm like, where the hell are the SIs? Eventually, he dies. But look at this. The Jockey lands on Rochelle, takes her into the water, and they get a kill for the shovels, so we'll let it happen.
No hater tank, but you still get a death, huh? You know, hater tank, but you get a death.
Right. Southside does follow this up with a spectacular attempt. They've got a quad here, ready to roll. 2 seconds left on Proxy. Okay, so all the SIs are in. The quad attempt comes out, Charger from behind, breaks down the door, finds Tiesto. Hunter on top. It does overlap with the smoke. But once he gets back up, Smoke immediately able to cover that. All right, we've also got Yafu versus Pixel Gunners 3D. I think we got 2 clips from this one. Really, one of them is going to be highlighting Yafue's Ringer, who was the one and only wrist burner. I think that's going to be the next one. But here, early on, this is another beautiful SI hit out of Yafue. Really putting Pixel Gunners 3D, you know, on their back, or on their hind legs here. With the Hunter coming in first, Charger ready to go. Spit comes out, Charger grabs that, actually just stumbles. Gonna be going for some scratches, and in the meantime, carried back through, and he's gonna go down.
They couldn't even get the clear through the ground. They were trying, but they couldn't get it.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, okay, this is actually wrist burner getting caught out a little bit, kind of harkening back to Hunter play that we saw that you were talking about earlier that we rewinded.
Hold on 1 second. We need to go back here for a second for the Left 4 Dead lore right here. 1 second. We gotta pause this. RBT6 winner. That was the logo of their team that was in there, so I just want to make sure I seen that correct. Apologize for the delay, but
well, where TF is spongy?
where is it? Yes, where is it?
Yeah, right here, right here.
There it is. Where the F is Spongy. There's Spongy himself from Frag 4.
That's right.
Have you seen this boy? All right, I'll play it from here on out. I had to go back to it.
This is a ridiculous interaction you're going to see with the Hunter. You're going to know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the other play that we just saw with the highlights. Going to be coming out right here. I think this catches, brings him back up. Catches him midair, brings him back up on top of the next level. The jockey immediately capitalizes on that, carries him away with the smoker scratching him. And here is the wrist burner tank on Chapter 3. Starts off with a corner on St. Francis.
Oop. Little miss there.
Eventually going to clean it up there.
He figured it out. He figured it out.
And we're like, okay, well, that was different. But look at the car. Look at that car. He just lobs it out, and then the finisher. I forgot all about that one. Oh my god, just the car there. I mean, they were already done at that point basically, but I just thought that was beautiful car control. So we got two with just one clip, Akatsuki versus Loopy family, as well as Soon versus Greedy. Starting off with Soon versus Greedy. This is the Soon tank. Watch the isolation here. Beautifully, that he makes it so the survivors can't go. They get the double in cap, and the jockey lines it right up into a double car. There were some shenanigans here. I want to give a quick shout out to the Greed. He's playing as Nick. Watch this. Fire axe to the back. 3. Boy, they try to get the car. The car's stuck. He's still going in with the fire axe. He's just fire axing him to the back over and over again. And so that will allow these two players to survive past that tank. But amazing setup nonetheless.
He does land. Gonna get that car down.
Oh,
and there, yeah. Over just as soon as it started, as far as this clip goes. Gets a perfect line up there. The other player, you can tell he's trying to clear the jockey. And then he lines up for it. And a little bit of a bonk situation. Apply directly to your forehead. And just going to have Guater left, which will be an easy cleanup for this tank. Hokori versus Bocchi, the L4D2.
Yeah, this is a good one. I know it's a little one-sided, but I saw some of the plays here now, and they were some great plays still made in this game. Especially this early one.
Yeah.
When it's raining rocks.
Talk about mentally defeating your opponent at the very beginning. That is exactly what happened here.
Look at the survivors' health right now. They're all green. And this tank's alone. And everything's clear.
But tank is just gonna get.
I cannot believe what happens when they leave.
It's insane. Rock counter 1.
Tank all the way, but spawns is up. Boomer Charger, let's see. Charger gonna land double cap.
And the Boomer walks all the way in too.
Yeah. 2.
The Boomer walked in. It's a quad boom.
Amazing.
For 200 HP tank.
There goes
3.
again.
He's got 200 health. He's had 200 health for a while. At that point, he's still alive right now.
This is going to be huge. Oh my god, Charger slammed.
Oh, smack. No.
He missed that punch, but that is so much. They were green, and one guy was in capped. when that tank had 700 HP.
Charger going in. Oh my god, that was charge.
And I think the tank for Hokori will be able to show what they could have done. We are past that. No, we'll go back.
The juke from that jockey was incredible.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, tank is going in. Let's see. Charger spoken. Hunter. You're gonna get the first.
He got the corner early. I noticed there. He was at 3K at the corner.
Alright, Hunter going in. Gonna land, but Charger not landing.
And support comes in, but unable to get the wipe here. But the doubles go out. I think this was pretty good from Bocchi here, from what I've seen.
It's not bad.
It's
Definitely.
a good tank.
Definitely.
He is.
It's really good damage, actually.
As well, but...
Alright, jockey going in. Hunter double cap lands at the front.
Nasty.
Yeah,
Nasty.
and Moi is going for actually Mui. I think is it.
Okay.
Well, I like Moi better. It sounds.
I was
better.
originally saying Mui, and then I heard you say Moi. Now I've started saying Moi.
It sounds better, but
It sounds. Yeah, I like it.
hate for getting the name wrong. But look at that into the room. It was so beautiful, doll. It was like scripted.
Yeah.
Smoker failed though, but that would have been a wipe there.
And that's one of the beautiful things about these top tier players is just being able to see the telepathic communication between teammates when they know each other so well.
Car is rolling in.
Look at this.
Oh, Bill, what?
I could not believe that when I seen it. No, I couldn't believe it. I had to put that in the clip when you sent it to me.
That was too slow for comfort.
That's the story of my life. Every hittable that goes at me does that right there.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'd be 10K if it wasn't for that.
And then, unfortunately, I noticed Bocchi loses track of that vehicle right there. And they focused this hunter and charged so hard here.
You're exactly right.
They want this charger so bad. And it was such a beautiful setup into a double car hit.
They both turned. Hello.
Oh my. They turned to the charge.
It was so well done.
And that
Beautiful
is
expected play by
absolutely
Hokori.
the white.
And this was something too, no.
Hunter do land though, but jockey double cap lands. Oh my god, separation. Okay, this is what.
Carrying him all the way away. My camera can't even find him. There we go.
There you go.
Jockey is still up
Unfortunately, he
front.
can't get out the window, so he's kind of
Yeah,
stuck here.
I noticed that. Yeah, it's like if only.
Oh, and yeah.
This is an interesting series to take. Yeah, there he goes.
Surely not. Surely yes.
Wow,
Down
what a
goes Liu.
snipe.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, what
a
are we doing
little
here,
bit too
folks?
hopeful there with the
Down
pickup.
goes another. Oh,
Why are we doing here? Just
don't.
to suffer.
Oh no.
Oh, so close.
Oh,
Oh, wait a minute. He got 3, but it ain't over. I think he needs one more now.
That's right. I think he could use one more. You know, why not?
Oh my god.
What incredible hittable control by that tank.
Absolutely.
And then
Absolutely.
we go on to Vaso de Leche against Nice Try. This game was very interesting. I did have the pleasure to
That alarm car, which
cast this game with you.
If the hit comes out, they're not
Yes.
really gonna play around it. They're gonna
Another
get
one of those
down the
odd
line.
day games,
Charger's
which was great.
waiting, gonna walk up
Oh,
top,
man,
straight
the
up,
double
flat
charge.
Double charge with the boom stumble. As
Look how
well.
close that was to
Going in for
pushing
some more
Coach into the
scratches.
car alarm.
Another
I still
map
can't believe they
saving
didn't set the
up
car
those
alarm up
outsides.
there.
Gonna miss the first hit on the car. Second hit, not really going to go according to plan. 20% health down already. He's just going to go for the engage, try to corral the survivors into the car. Not going to work. Going to get that smack onto Buena Bibla. And the jockey comes out before he can pop the pills. And he
Jockey
is
gets to
down
tank his
to
corner
start
there.
this
Unfortunately, like the
engagement.
infected just
Charger
couldn't
and
gang
Hunter
up
still
on
alive. Charger connecting.
2
One
survivors.
with the rock.
And this
No.
survivor is
They're
able to
gonna
get
follow
the
up with
skeet on the
smack
hunter,
down
which is
goes
huge.
Man.
And I think that saves their life here now.
And now that's going in over the guardrail. Let's see what they can do. The survivors are split. Back punch going in. There's the smoke getting clear, but the car goes down onto 37.2's head. And the tank is going to try to kill her on the guardrail. This is going to be the second grind, third grind, and that is going to be a death going out.
What's going on now?
This is my favorite cast of the week for sure.
Oh, the
So
Hail
crazy.
Mary. The common
So
flying in the
crazy.
sky.
Yeah.
And the hunter is okay. This is a wipe. This is literally a wipe.
Oh no!
It was what a turn of events.
Oh, my
Very entertaining.
With the best hit in the game minus the quad here, Rails. Hunter
Great
Hunter
match.
Charger, Jockey Spinner.
Indeed, they're going in. Charger is gonna land. The Hunter's gonna land.
That's
There's the jockey for
another
the quick
rolling
roll.
tri-cap.
As the Hunter is getting cleared too. That definitely makes.
I was
up
surprised
for
the
some of
jockey
that
just
tank
didn't swim in a
damage. That
spit
was
there.
a brilliant
Me
hit.
too.
Before this SI hit, they're not sacking the Charger, so they're going to be committing.
And
with
here we
this.
go.
That's a nice dumpster going in, and I
From
love it
another
because
zip
of
code.
Jesus
and
Christ.
landing onto Patrick's star.
And the
He's going in
jockey
because they have the
delay
in-gap.
was
This is a
clutch
disaster
and
for Team
solidify
Nice
the
try right
grind
there.
out
The
we
Caster
thought.
Curse living on an
We
infamous-
thought.
This
The
is gonna
tank
be
saw
the
something
second
bigger
kill
now.
that
He
we see,
had
but
bigger
it's wonderful
plans.
that he
Yeah, he's like,
can
we
do
don't
this.
need
So
to grind you out. I'm
there
getting
we
doubles.
go. As we see the multi-push
Double
landing, there's
snag.
the corner going out onto Coach.
And
this
as
tank is
in
almost
competitive
dead. He's
play,
gonna
we
jump
like
in,
to hear
pub
the
Rochelle
pub
to
grind.
death with
That's
the last
right.
hit he's got aside from this last
This
hit.
was
And
so
look at
sick
that.
too.
Right over
This
him.
is
This
so
tank has
sick.
300 health, and he is going to absolutely do the same thing to Coach, and that's
200
kills
health
going
left,
out.
ground
Two
pound
pub
him.
My
grinds.
goodness.
Yeah.
Absolutely dismantles so
And you know what
much
happens
to
when you only have
analyze
2
there with that
survivors?
tank,
No,
but
it's not
it
going to be
is
very
nonetheless
difficult for the infected to
connect with
find you
stars.
when they got
Smoke
4 of them.
comes in, it's the white.
Free angle on her, so that was unfortunate.
And this play was amazing. I love this play now.
And he's
Yeah,
actually
so
surprised.
sick.
Not again. Are you kidding me? This is going to be the tank committing in. He's going to get a corner on
And the
Tamaki.
quad
Absolute
boom.
chaos. There's a quad boom going out because somebody heard what I'm saying. He
the
just punched
triples.
6 survivors at the same time. He punched another 2 survivors. This game is over, and I don't even know why.
Bueno
Because this tank is now
verba.
getting cap onto Star
Wiping them
once
out.
again.
Their sub for the week,
Vaso
too.
The
Delay
sub.
have
They
this
didn't have their
ability
captain,
on the
Pee-wee,
SI side
as
to
Pee-wee
hit on
had to
trick.
work.
They are going to be
That's
watching
even
that,
crazier.
you know, 2,000 points.
And then we left in this
Oh, no,
over here
Rochelle's getting
because
full
I
ganked
can't
on
tell you
side
the
here,
last
like
time
it's
I've
Dota
seen
2
somebody
as the
pull
Hunter
in that
lands
corner.
back. This is going to be an in-cap
And
almost
Rails will
onto
even comment on
Rochelle.
it, too.
Indeed, it's going to be
Yeah,
as
he did.
Ellis just walks his way down the rail there and manages to get the clear eventually. Charger going in, not going to land the crowbar. Almost managed to decapitate that Charger before that happened, but this is unfortunate as
And then the match of the week, number 1 against number 2, Ascendant versus Diesel, home and away. 8 chapters of Left 4 Dead was here, 8 tanks, and it was a back and
He is
forth
in the
battle
door. He is being shot. He's going to
of
pursue
the home and
survivor on
away.
the bottom.
And
The
this is
tank
actually
jumps
a
over his
pretty
head, but
good
gets
tank
punched. Gets
coming
punched
out.
Again. They are still focusing the tank pretty
But look
well.
at how low the
And
HP
he
gets
the first
here.
in cap. Tank is still
The
healthy.
jockey
Loopy
latches.
is
I don't
in-
know
in
why.
this
If I think
corner.
if he doesn't jump across there and all, that everything
it's
goes
gonna be a
differently.
wipe coming out onto Ascendant.
The jockey caught him out of mid-air and pulled him down. That was
So
incredible.
nasty.
Yes, it
Get
was.
back here.
Kryja is in.
And look at it. Kryja does not get juked here. He
Gets
gets
the
that
first punch
corner.
quickly. Gets
The
another
only bad
punch
thing
back.
that happens here is that the smoker
One more for the in-cap.
pre-spawns.
They get it in cap. The
Actually,
jockey
never mind. Wrong
lands.
side.
He gets a corner. It's not going
And
to
this
be
is
a wipe.
great.
It'll be another
This is great
in-cap.
damage though from the away server from Kryja's tank.
Huge
Right.
damage from Kryja. And he
Switch
is in
sides.
right away, and now he's got to navigate.
Actually, no, we just go to the next
cubicles,
map.
which is gonna make
Innuendo
it very
plays with the
difficult
tank,
for him, but he
gets his
a
corner
punch
pretty early.
He gets another one. A third
Gets
one. He'll
another
get the
one.
in-cap, and he's still alive.
The
Here
in cap
comes
at
this
800, and they
support.
got 3
He's trying to
cappers. Can
funnel
they
them.
clean it up?
The Charger will land. The
They will
jockey
get
does not,
2.
though.
If that jockey lands, it would have been
The
a
smoker's
wipe.
still
That
going.
would have been
He gets
it.
It
another
would have been a
punch.
wipe on the
That is
home
a
server
dead
for
tank.
Yes.
Diesel.
Punch and
You're
land.
right.
And here was
They're
a
gonna
charge
get so
spit
much
right in the
damage
safe
right out
room.
of the gate there.
Damn.
And a flex 12% right out of the safe room. Look at this. They M2'd
they
it too
pop
many
it on
times on a
themselves.
tank
Dude.
commit.
Oh, this is gonna be
Dude.
bad for Ascendant. They had the M2, they just M2'd too much.
And this is when you're playing home and away.
Here he is. He is
If
in.
you can survive tanks on the
These
away
survivors are gonna
server,
light
it
'em up.
gives you so much an advantage.
This is about 1,000.
And
Smoker
I
gets a
think the
pull.
survivor
He gets a clear early.
should not have dropped here. He
gets
would have
his
juked that
corner.
tank out.
He switches target,
Right.
misses.
But the tank switches anyways,
Gets a
misses.
punch there onto
He's
50.
down to
Gets a
1800
punch
here.
onto Rochelle. Tank is down to about 13.
And this is where it falls apart. Not able to
And
get
they
that clear.
capped with the tank, and that's gonna be a wipe coming
They
out.
almost
onto
survived
Ascendant.
and all. It was so close.
Not to shoot. Now they have a smoker chasing. He's gonna go in. He splits the survivors, which could be
Now
big.
this is a questionable
They have
call.
they might have to go for the two.
I
with
wonder if the jockey went the other way and helped the other SI out. If they
why.
capped those other two, what
Exactly.
would have
He
happened
Gets
here?
speeded, the jockey
And the
lands, he
jockey
gets a
walks
corner,
in front
I
of the
take it
tank
back.
punch,
He gets doubles.
which freed the jockey too.
Now he misses.
Yeah. Oh,
And now they get out of the corner, and that's gonna be all this tank gets.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if that was the
Right,
play or
it's
not,
now
but
down
it's
to
spur of the
59
moment. It's hard to
HP.
make that kind of
They're
call.
gonna send the attack
But
in
look at
here.
the
They're gonna go
boomer.
for a rock. And
As
that
the
rock
rock
was
teleports.
So laggy, it started teleporting. And that was a big boom. A lot of
And look at all
common
those
infected
comments coming in now.
Very late, and another rock lands on
Can
the
Ascendant survive the
Time
first
Frey
tank on
hits
the
it.
away game? They even got him chipped down
Almost another
1,000.
rock, and
Here
Frey's
Sync
committing.
goes.
He's down to
Looking good.
1,000 HP.
And Rochelle gets herself
And he misses the
cornered,
first
but
punch.
missed the first punch
He
though.
gets a punch onto Rochelle.
But the commons are now
Another
into the
punch onto
survivors
Rochelle.
now, and they're
Right.
not
So
able to
many
shoot him
commons.
anymore.
Oh, this is not
Fincy's
gonna be
shots
good
aren't
for
connecting no
Ascendant.
more
They get
because of the
two-capped again, and
commons,
it's gonna be another wipe.
and it leads to their demise.
They get the clear, but he gets a corner, and it's only one survivor up, and a smoker.
And poor
still alive.
Innuendo,
He lands the
Uzi,
rock.
and a smoker with
Got
full
to regroup with
HP
his teammates.
is not going to end
Smoker
well
gonna
for
clean
you.
it up, and that's gonna be a third wipe onto Ascendant. A little bit of bleed from Proof. Hope he's already down to 3 punches now. He might go for Coach, and he does.
All right,
one
let's
punch.
see it.
Two
Since
punch.
he gets his corner pretty early,
That in cap is
Vinci
early.
gets the in cap.
His
Here comes the
They're
support.
coming in. The jockey
they go
misses.
in, he gets the
Charger,
punch, but the
nothing's
charger
gonna
doesn't land.
Except for
And the Hunter's able to be shut down too.
And Finzi will get 2 in caps. Over the concrete bags, and the spit does not spread in favor of them. And they're
Now
gonna
we're
be
gonna
able
get
to
some
get up
entertainment
the
here now,
stairs
okay?
too, probably
Okay.
a difficult choke to take.
I don't know how it
That's the only
happens.
consequence for waiting that
We'll
long.
watch Proof.
Now the boomer does land. The jockey does as well. The smoker
Watch
comes
Proof's
in. The charger
name.
just goes
Listen
for
to it.
damage. Gets a double. 1 slam. 2 slam.
He's dead.
3 slams. And there's a dead survivor. How did Proof die?
Yeah, Proof got death jockeyed. If you actually go back, look at Proof's charger. Watch his charger.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Okay. That's the only reaction
Anybody
you really
see
can
what
have there.
Proof did there?
Okay.
Yeah,
They
Proof-
start typing to each other in Korean. Yep.
yeah, they're making sure we don't hear that.
It goes
Yeah, we
in for
don't
delay.
want us to know what that was.
Charger will land. They split.
And here, Kryja gets separated, and they're really not able to
They
do
can't
anything.
get the clear.
They can't get the clear through the ground.
And
It
Kryja
takes
gets
damage,
in
but not
cap.
enough. And that is an early end cap coming out
Here
before
comes
tank
Proof.
commit.
Proof is coming in from the back.
And Proof has to
Not
redeem
chipped
himself
at
for killing his
all.
charger and him
It's gonna be-
survivor on his finale.
Gets his corner, and it's only 3 punches.
Okay, I like the corner.
It's the down at 2200, but the
They
rolling
get 2
2 cap
to
comes
another
in
wipe.
so
Yeah.
fast.
And they are
And I
wiped
think
again.
the guy trying to skeet the hunter was a little out of position there, in my opinion. And now we're going to go to the other side. I want you to see the big plays that come out here in a row by Kryja and how close this is.
Oh, this car.
Look at this hunter
Here it comes.
and jockey. What a ski coming out there. That was
Oh.
big. He's able to dodge
Barely
it.
gets in.
Yes, it
Yeah.
saves Kryja,
So
and
dangerous.
Kryja's able to get out.
Fighting the tank here. The tank misses. He gets
And
a
this
fork
one
left.
very
Oh,
well
it's
for
out of play.
Ascendant here.
This is so good for the
Yeah,
survivors
yeah. I
as long
thought
as they
that
don't get
when I
too
was watching
capped.
this live, I
They
thought
get
that
the
tank was
clear.
going to be able to cut him off, but they just
What a
got
long
out of
arm
it.
coming off from
The
Tsubasa
forklift, no.
as he splits
And,
the survivors.
They only get a little bit more damage
Charger
here. I
misses.
think the hunter's going to
No
get a
rock
little bit
lands.
of damage, and that'll be it for this tank.
And it looks like Ascendant
Tsu-
might take.
Tsu-
Oh no, they get separated.
Tsubasa, unfortunately, not going to get much from that. And at this point here now, when they were trading
Here he
back and
goes.
forth,
Tank's making
it
his
was
way
slight
in.
in favor for Ascendant
Down
after
on
2
the bottom,
maps.
Gets a double
Nice
punch.
opening double.
Gets
Another
punch.
one.
One more punch to get the in cap. 1800 HP. Here comes
Now
the
it's
spawn.
Ascendant on the home.
Hunter lands but gets cleared. The
Can
jockey
he
gotta
save
find
him?
a
The
target.
jockey
They're gonna
gets
get
the
another wipe.
cover.
He gets to clear the Hunter, which he can't. It's gonna be back to
So on the
back
first
wipes.
chapter,
And the Ascendant is gonna
both
break
away
into the
teams
point
wipe.
delta by 200 points. 100, still 51.
now we go to the other side.
The ground at
Kryja gets to
48K.
play his tank now
Franklin, the
on
survivors
his home
around.
server.
Nick gets stuck.
Nick gets
him
stuck,
first
gives the
at
corner.
3700. Gets a
They
second
leave him.
punch.
Now this is where they
It's another
right now
punch.
all the survivors
It's the
chase
in-cap.
down the
He's still
smoker for
very
some
healthy.
reason, and
Right.
nobody shoots the tank anymore.
Smoker gets
Yeah,
hunted
exactly.
down.
Which was an
They could've
interesting
had
call.
So much vision.
Very
Yeah, that was very interesting play.
Also, the forklift.
Charger misses.
Yeah, the forklift does come into
No,
play.
the
Look at Rochelle get
forklift.
stuck.
Oh,
And he gets it
yeah,
down, no way.
yeah.
That's an unfortunate miss, but it's not going to
Gets
really
the rock on the
matter.
coach.
Yeah.
Another hit.
And
And then
That's a good
and then Ellis puts himself in a
misses the
situation
car,
here
Or the hittable.
where he has to
He
fight a
punches him
hunter
outside.
on high
Hunter
ping
can
with the
clean it
Uzi,
up, and the
and you're
Hunter
not going to win
pounces.
that fight now.
And
Nope.
they
No.
absolutely
So this is the
performed what they
second
need.
home and
The
away,
Polish
both away
phenom
wipes
himself
again.
Gets the wipe.
So it's pretty
They're
even
gonna
at this
fight it
point.
Here.
Absolutely.
He is in. He
And this
splits
is where it
them.
kind of
He
breaks
punches
off a
the
little
survivor
bit.
to the car. They get separated. Oh, they have a survivor separated.
Yeah,
This
they
is
get us. They
disastrous
kind of split here, running
for
back. The
Ascendant.
tank did a good job on splitting them.
And it's going to be an in cap. And this might spell the beginning of the end for them. They're trying to get this grind out. Actually, he's almost dead.
And no grind out for
So it's a
them.
one in cap
Ooh.
tank.
But unfortunately for them, they will make safe room and made up
He is
some
in.
points. But this is the game
Survivors
changer
don't
right
split.
here. The
tank's
smoker
tongue-
misses
I mean,
here.
Smoker's tongue gets broken
And
on
look
the
at what the
tank. He gets
smoker
scored.
does. He gets himself
Another
killed
punch.
too.
Smoker gets killed.
Right.
Oh,
So
no, this
now
is
there's
not
no
good.
possibility
This
of a
is
wipe
not going
anymore.
To be a wipe.
And this is
And
where
this
it
is
started to
gonna be
switch
an amazing
because
tank
they didn't wipe
coming
on the
out
way. And look at the
from
bonus
Team
on Diesel.
He's going to make that a long commit. All right, he's being lit up. 4,000.
And this is
3,500
going to be the other
reload.
side. Ascendant going on their home game here.
The charger drops
And it's
down.
another
Gets a
double
double.
charge here.
No way. Ascendant's going to take
And
so
it's
much
going to be a
damage
lot
again.
of
Tank is
damage
so
on their
healthy.
home server and all. And it's going to be
Yeah.
very
be all
difficult to
he
start
gets.
to do anything after this because Diesel also made the
And
safe
that will
room
be a one
on
in
this
cap
map on
tank
their
coming
side.
out.
It was only like 80 bonus, but
Here
the
we go,
distance is
coming
what
up
neat
as well at the
was
end
what
of the map.
mattered. And no, you remember this. This is where it all changed.
Oh,
The
what a
triple
double
charge.
charge.
and the split.
Oh,
It's
my.
a triple charge. They're
And
all
look at the
swimming in it.
bonus
There
They're
you
melt.
melting.
go.
Oh my
The
gosh, they
ZZZ.
literally almost just died right there. Here they stand. Charger lands, spit lands, so will the Hunter. Two survivors
Nice,
in the
nice
spit.
little two cap from
Full
Ascendant, but
forward.
look at this. Almost a reset too. So close.
Oh.
And he will make his way in. Still completely healthy.
Here he goes.
Gets
He
a double.
starts with a double, which was good.
Gets another punch and in cap already. There goes one under row.
And you would think
Another punch under Rochelle.
gets
Another
two in
in-cap
caps
goes
right
out.
away, and the
Charger
jockey does
and
able to
Jockey
clean it up.
and Hunter are able to
So
clean
they've
it up,
matched 3 for
and they
4
will
wipes.
wipe Diesel
But that
3 out
one
of
non-wipe
4
was a
games on
huge
their home
factor, and the
server.
fact that they lost all their bonus on their survivor
Find the
side
target, the spit will follow.
made it unable to be
Oh,
comebackable.
that spit
As I
spread
forget to
tried to
correct
swim it in
the
the
scores
spit.
here, I have it backwards again.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
they
yeah.
loses so much from
As
that.
Kryger runs through the spit. Not much of a choice though. They'll get the pound, and
Oh,
this,
the
this is where they
damage
just
coming
finish
out
off Kryger
here.
here.
Charger
And they pull another
lands.
survivor
That's
in the
rough.
spit too.
That is rough.
He gets vortexed off of the sink into the spit.
I love it.
Not
And
that one,
prove
though.
once
He's gonna make
again-
his way in. Here it goes. Last tank. He gets his early corner. First punch onto Ellis. Second punch onto Ellis. Third punch
Third
onto
punch.
Ellis. In cap,
In cap at
1200.
1200
Smoker
wasn't
misses.
bad.
Hunter lands. Tank gets a punch. Charger lands with another
Ooh.
punch. Another in cap goes out. A punch under Rochelle.
Oh no.
Another
Interesting he
punch
chose
under
not to
Oh,
in-cap
no.
Fincy there. He could have
What
in-capped
Right.
Fincy, but he chose not
Enormous
to.
tank coming out from Diesel. Exhausting.
And then here it ends off.
And
Frey.
that is a death
Oh.
charge going out on Frey.
Frey goes for a ride. And that's going to clean it up for the highlights for
Damn.
Week 5
some
and
highlights.
RBT 7. How about it, huh?
Those are great.
Oh, that is going to be the highlights for the week. We'll quick check the Discord. Fig looks like he's still doing the pairing, so they are not finished yet. So just keep an eye for the matches to come up. Maybe if it's a possibility, if me and Nal do have the time when they're up, maybe we'll pop on. Maybe we won't. We both have plans a little later tonight, so we'll have to see what happens when that time comes into play. If not, just check your matches and we'll have it up on the website as I get mentioned real quick. I wonder if that just happened. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we're checking his data entry here, so
Let's go.
we have something here, so let's Alright, we're doing a little data entry collection, so give us a second here. Looks like we're gonna get the pairings in a minute. And I know you're still good for a little bit now, right? You said you had to get out of here like
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good for now.
Let me bring up these over here. I think I have to stop screen sharing and re-screen share. There we go. There we go. There's the matches that were up with like Saint Warriors. Wait, what? You see that?
Interesting.
LPC's getting the win for that.
Interesting.
I thought Saint Warriors were gonna win that one. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's right, Fig. Is that correct for Saint Warriors and LPC? I think LPC tried to use a legal player.
There's a lot of discussion on that. Don't exactly know how it turned out, but I did think it was leaning in St. Warriors' favor. But
did I.
regardless.
It's Penguins of Japan got the win. Riot Stars fell to Raw. I know they were about to play that game. I don't think it worked out.
Yeah, Tempest also forfeited to Penguins, but I believe they asked to be put back in, so that's that.
Aura and Chalo. We saw
Didn't get to
Yafu.
watch that one.
We saw Yafu and Pixie. Yeah, there was a lot of games covered at this posting at the same time.
Unfortunately.
I know to everybody out there, if you want your game casted, I know it's hard, but try not to have everybody post their
Saturday.
games on Sunday at the same time. There was no Saturday games, like one
We
or
had
two.
nothing.
Yeah, it was all Sunday. Because we want to try to get everybody casted. It's just not the easiest thing to do. It's kind of
Right.
difficult due to the timing. But
So, Yafu versus Pixel Gunners, definitely a win for Yafu. I didn't get to cast Blue White Bull versus 4 Lux either, unfortunately. Check that real quick. Yeah, Blue White Bull with the win over 4 Lux.
Yep. All right. Rock Sugar got their, I believe that was their first victory. If I
Yep.
remember correctly,
Well
they
done by
finally got
them.
their W. Then we have Sunrise versus where the F is Hayu. But I know that I believe Sunrise has been taken out. Is it Sunrise that were taken out of the
Yes, they
tournament?
were. They were.
Yeah, due to some illegal players.
Yeah.
That'll come into play later. And then back in Streamer Family, back got the victory over Lord P's Streamer Family there and all.
Wish I could have covered that one.
And Area 69 and Zero Fang.
Right. That was a forfeit. Yes, correct.
Yes.
Area 69 not showing up in time.
Alright, and we have the other side.
Also, Vac only got that win against Streamers Family by 100 points. Nicely done.
Yeah, were you able to? You did cast that game, right?
No, I
No?
don't. No, I would have remembered that one.
I'm pretty sure one of the other ones, one of the other casters in another language might have covered it for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, let's go to the top tiers. 19 up, Sipra Llama. I think I said that right? Sipra Llama.
Sure did.
Sipra Llama got the victory over Air 404 skill not found.
Then we got Southside versus Ninjas in Paris with NIP getting that victory. Of course, 44 Biceps did leave the tournament, so Quake Gangs getting that one. The 1-0, or the victory from Gladstain over AI Generated as well. The Thai team making moves here. Daughters of the Roasted Chicken taking out La Ciantes as well.
I love that name. I don't know why. I just like it. Daughter of the Roasted Chicken. Shout out to Lobster for sure.
Yeah, that one's sick.
Anti-skill against Fearless. Fearless is going to take the forfeit win. Same with Keyboard Warriors and Hyphen. Keyboard Warriors not able to schedule their game this week. Unfortunate for Kyo and them. I was looking forward to casting that game. I was really excited.
I know. And Hyphen looking good in the matches that they've gotten to play, but I think they've only gotten to play one match, unfortunately. They've been the victim of many forfeit wins. I say victim, but they got the wins, so it is what it is.
And if we talk reality here, I mean, we got to talk about this now before we go to the next one.
Yep.
In Hyphen played, what was it, Sunrise, I think it's Sunrise in week 1, and that game was reversed. That means that would have made them 3-1 going into this week. So with them beating the free W, the forfeit win over Keyboard Warriors, and having that week 1 game reversed,
Yeah,
in Hyphen is now undefeated.
they are.
They are now
we have
5-0.
question mark becoming defeated and hyphen becoming undefeated.
Yeah, that's the turn of events that happened due to some people breaking the rules, unfortunately. And then we have nice try against Vaso de Leche. We had a lot of good highlights, which we talked about in that one. Vaso de Leche getting the W. Also the game that you covered, EE and Signalis, which is a great game. Some great plays came out from that one. And then one that surprised me here, Once Loved You gave the free win to GOAT, and they were 3-1 as well. And that might hurt them in the long run if they're not able to, if they have that loss on their record with 2. I think if they were able to win 1 more, they were almost guaranteed a playoff spot.
Yeah, and they forfeited early on. I don't know what happened with the team, but honestly, I've been loving watching Once Loved You. So I think they had a chance. I don't know what happened there. Then we got Fear Factory taking the win over Amagami. Very tough fought by Amagami, but getting taken out by FF. Akatsuki beating out Loopy Family pretty decisively. Osu versus My Wilderness Has Made. Me and History Cannon tried to cast that one. We only got to cast about a quarter of each Chapter 1 and a quarter of Chapter 2 due to server issues, and My Wilderness Has Made FF'd after Chapter 2. Osu is looking scary AF. And then we had Soon taking a win over Greedy, as well as NA's Last Hope taking a win over Agartha.
Yeah, just talking to Fig right here real quick. I was just wanted to follow up with you, Fig, just to be sure, the LPC Saint Warriors match. I was just wanted to follow up because if you see that LPC used a player that was not on the roster, and they shared the Steam ID code. Give me 1 second. Let me move this Discord. I don't want to share something that I'm going into real quick here, so I can share it with Fig. A
long discussion between team captain of LPC and Fig. Team captain of SW in there as well. Of course, I won't go into the details, but...
Oh, Los Pantera Dalcalajo, who played Saint Warriors this week. No, I'm not. I won't read it out loud.
Right.
I won't read it out loud, Fig. I just wanted to make sure it was... Okay, then if it's good, then we're good to go. I just wanted to double check with you there real quick, Fig, with that one game, because I was talking to one of the players who was trying to say that they were using somebody not on the roster from the beginning. But if they've communicated with you and dealt with you, then we're good to go.
Facts.
That was the only thing I just wanted to point out. That was it.
Yep.
And yeah, that was number 20. That was this one right here. You're right, Fig. That was the only thing that I had to ask. Other than that, you're good. I mean, other than that, everything looks good.
Oh, well, can we check the... Let me check those.
The other one? Let me bring the other one up.
Yeah. We just had, okay, Colossus with the forfeit win over Care 1. Yep. Diesel beating out Ascendant. Question mark over UWIN. Hokori over Bocchi. Looks good to me.
Yep, we look good, Fig. Alright, well, Fig does his thing. Even though we did go over these briefly, let's continue over here. You already got Colossus Ascendant. Question mark with UWIN, which was the match of the week, which was quite something to see. Check it out if you haven't seen it on the channel. And let's see what we got. Alright, looks like he's about to put pairings up, so looks like what we'll do is we'll hang tight for a few more minutes.
Cool.
At least at 8:30 we're going to wrap it up no matter what, because we do know that Na and myself need to do something. So we'll hang tight for a little bit more. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the show. And now we'll move this out of the way. And we are going to be going into week 6. This is going to be week 6 of Swiss. One more will be after this. And then after those weeks are concluded, playoffs will begin. Still stay tuned to see how many people will be going to the playoffs. It's still decided whether it be 8, 12, 14, 16. Who knows? It's going to be a surprise. So all you got to know is to play your best and try not to lose anymore, I would say. Now, wouldn't you agree?
Good advice. Good advice.
Just don't lose.
It's very simple, straightforward advice.
And I'm also very curious to see what the map pool will be this week. Of course, the first couple weeks had a large map pools, shrunk it down a little bit. Kind of went both ways for me on shrinking the map pool. I kind of liked it because you have a certain small set of maps where people can pick from, compared to the larger set of ones where, even though there was 10 maps there and all, it seemed like everybody wanted Parish, Hard Rain, or Dark Carnival.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it makes sense. Classic maps, but...
Yeah, I can't disagree. I mean, it all depends on what you enjoy. I would definitely say that the higher tier teams maybe would prefer a little bit more custom maps coming at it, because certain areas would take a little bit more skill to take. You know what I mean? Like raw, like shotgun ability, just being able to frag out, coming around close twists and turns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, wait a minute. I think he has to figure out how to do some reversing on things. This might take a little longer than planned.
Okay.
But we'll give him a few minutes.
Yeah.
And give him a couple minutes. I'll put a timer up here for him. Also, while we're sitting here waiting, a couple of the other tournaments that you've been following here and all for some of the Spanish Cups, you know any, besides Obscurity Cup and the Copa Peru, which I know Obscurity Cup is getting close to the finals, as well as Copa Peru is really close. I know that one is. How are some of the other ones going along that you're covering?
Well, we actually have Pumita Cup, which is in the grand finale. I believe it is. Let's see. The match is scheduled for the 11th of August at 11:20 p.m. Eastern Time. Never Lose versus Valhalla is going to be the grand finale of Pumita Cup. So that one's wrapping up. And I had the pleasure, there wasn't a lot of matches happening. And I was like, I want to cast every single Pumita Cup from, top 16 or whatever it was. And so we got to follow like all of those matches happening. That was great to see. Never Lose and Valhalla, the two making it all the way through. Never Lose is actually in RBT 7, but they're under the name Siempre Lama. I want to say that is Siempre Lama's team. I could look that up real quick. But in the meantime, we got Zvanki Cup as well. That's been going on. You can look up the challenge of that right now. I've been casting some matches for them. They're currently in semifinals. Actually, we got a finals here. A finals match between Colossus and Hokori. Two teams doing very well in RBT 7. They're also here at the Zvanki Cup. Let's see if we got any matches scheduled yet. Not yet. We've also got losers bracket being ran through. We got Sigma males, SmackDown, some SmackDown members on various teams in RBT7, and AIM Stars as well. AIM Stars was previously in RBT7.
Nice, so we got quite a few other cups still going on as well, and
oh yeah,
hopefully the future will be plagued with them as well. That's one thing we want to be plagued with, and that's a lot of Left 4 Dead tournaments.
Yeah, and that is Never Lose is CM Pama. So congrats to CM Pama for making it to the grand finale there.
It looks like Fig is trying to figure out who LPC. That's the message I was talking about.
Right. Sorry, I was focused on
he did
South
fix
American.
it. He did.
Okay, cool.
He retracted that, so St. Warriors are going to get the win over that. I thought so.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be sure. I just pointed out that was the only thing that I found that didn't look correct going in there. I mean, it's unfortunate because LPC is a team that's trying to make the come up, getting some victories over some good teams in the past right before RBT started here and all. They were starting to do pretty well.
Oh yeah. And they were one of my picks for one of the front runners just based off their Maze Cup performance. And yeah, shout out to the Magical Bamboo Cup as well, a Chinese cup, invite only. That's been going on. It was started with top 16, invite only, top 16 Chinese teams. Shout out to After Understar for that one. That is being ran by, I believe, a Blue Pigeon, Wim was, and a couple others. So probably recognize them from Chinese casting.
Yeah, they're from the Asia community. Very helpful in assisting on spreading the word of RBT7 as well. Also been casting alongside of them over the years. You've joined along with them as well, Na.
Oh yeah.
As well as with Pepinas, Montex, and Joda as well joining the fray. And of course there is Lalo. Lalo hosts a lot of his own tournaments, so I believe he has another cup coming up soon. One of his, I believe, championship cup. I'm pretty sure he's gonna do again. So he's gonna have that tournament coming up, which was, I believe, 32 teams signed up from all over the world, and they throw them in there. So that's also an international tournament. So if anybody's looking for another international tournament to play in, check out Lalo's Cup. We'll try to get the information on all of them as well. So when you join the Discord or join the Twitch of either Null or myself, that you can type a chat in and we'll get you the links for all the tournaments in the future. We'll work on doing that for you guys. So it's just one click and you have them all right there. Whichever one you want, you can click away and find those tournaments.
Good call.
But it looks like Fig is situated. He is happy now. Time has expired, but we'll give him just a little bit more.
Well, while we got a second, Med has been tearing through the Magical Bamboo Cup. They sent Osu to losers bracket. I think they also sent My Wilderness Has Made down there. They've been sending all the top Chinese teams down to losers bracket. You might ask, who is Med? It is a combination of Defy and Amagami. So
interesting.
Amagami, very much on my radar here once we get down to the top 8.
Yeah, Defy's been playing together for quite some time as well. They participated in RBT5. A little fun note there. And then Amagami participated in RBT6. So it's kind of, now they've combined together for another cup after or during RBT7, but just not in RBT7.
Right.
Awesome to see. Everybody for holding tight. I can't believe that there is about 80 of you sitting here watching a blue screen with nothing going on and just me and all talking. Everybody wants to see those pairs.
I can't blame them. We are getting to the end of Swiss here. We are really getting to the end of things. It's going to be really hype matches, very even matchups across the board.
Yeah, that's correct. The matches are going to start getting much more tighter as later on in Swifts they kind of balance out playing each other at the same record. So even if you're going to see the teams that don't have the chance for the playoffs, they're definitely going to be having a lot more competition in their games, neck-and-neck fights going out. And even though you might not win, you still want to solidify your name in L4D history. Say, I played there, and this is where I was able to finish. Because RBT is the way to prove who the best is. And that's the reason we have this tournament every so often, when the world's best get together to prove who the greatest is. And that time is now.
You're absolutely right. International stage, great to get experience. Also great to prove yourself. Make a name for yourself. Not just among your own countrymen, but across the world of competitive Left 4 Dead 2.
It's pretty much like the Olympics of Left 4 Dead.
It
really is.
It's really good timing, because it literally is.
I know when the Olympics are out, and as we go into, as we were saying before when we did the first live show, we had the most teams ever sign up. We have some teams drop out, which is kind of normal, because a lot of teams get into this case now and they realize that they're just not quite on the level to compete with some of these people. They'll get paired up with a top 20 team and realize quickly, whoa, we're not as good as we thought we were. There's a whole other world we don't know about right now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so they come in, they realize it's not for them, and they back out, and it's acceptable. It's part of the game. A lot different than playing in a professional sport where there's money, even if you finish last. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep. There's also so much to adjust to. A lot of these teams may be more used to favorable pings than they experience when facing a team against against a team across the other side of the world. A lot of adapting in a number of ways, and those top teams have already got that figured out.
All right, now I think we'll go 3 more minutes, and then that'll be 8:20, because I don't think 10 minutes will be enough to talk about the list, so...
Yeah.
Let's run this for 3 more minutes. We'll give Fig to run it up there, but we would rather have him take his time and get it correct. And if we really had to, if we can't do anything tonight, I mean, we can pop on tomorrow if you want to.
Absolutely, I'm down.
It'll only take about 15-20 minutes to talk about it with everybody, but we will get the matches up tonight, though. So that will definitely go down today, so... Oh my god, everybody wants him to do it quickly. Now, we want Fig to take his time. We don't want Fig to feel pressured.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to rush something out and get a mistake. We can always come back and do it again. But more important, we got the highlights out of the way. Everybody got to see the best plays of the week. Which is very entertaining.
It's always great to watch it, because you got those clips. I've got the clips from my matches, which is cool. I've already seen them, but then I get to see your clips too. Maybe I watched the match earlier and I forgot all about it, and I'm like, oh, that actually happened. I forgot all about that. That was insane.
Yeah, it was really something this week. It was so awesome to be able to cast with Rails again, the creator of RBT, returning.
That was so fun.
He might not be big in the scene, but he is always lurking about, waiting for the opportunity to jump in, and he did there. Be like, this is amazing to see it still going on, just trying to do Rails proud with RBT7 and live on to that tradition of making it a prestigious event where, you want to know where the best is, and this is where you want to go to find it.
Facts.
Alright, it looks like we're TikToking here.
Oh, hell yeah. TikTok.
TikTok. Like 20 seconds away. Alright, I don't think we're going to get these pairings up in time, guys. So what we'll do now is we're going to send it out of here. We'll do a raid, though, to give everybody some free zombies. We'll raid Adam over there, so stay tight for that. And is there anything you'd like to send out of here to everybody at home before we leave here, Nah?
Yeah, just again, I know you got your, I'll echo all of your upcoming shout outs, but also, again, shout out to the new co-casters who have been hopping on, and RBT7, they say, I want to cast, I want to get some experience. They've all been incredible, It's been great to have him. If you want to cast, if you want to co-cast alongside me, my DMs are open, and slide on in them. It's been great.
Exactly. Now I'll do a few shout-outs before I head out of here to our raid. Shout out for the tournament admins, an entire sleeve of Fig Newtons, and Stabbith for running the tournament. Of course, Rails Barlow for creating the tournament, the players for playing in the tournament, the server admins for having the servers for us to play on, and like you said, Nall, shout out to the Greed, Woofy, Gun Noodle, History Cannon, probably missing somebody out there, Rails K3, you Nall, and if I missed anybody I co-cast with, I apologize, but thank you all for assisting with this, and most important, everybody at home for watching, because without you guys, this is not possible. I'll send you over to Adam for some more zombie killing, and we'll see you guys later this week. Have a good one, and bye-bye.